Lokoja is going to talk about, he has started, and it's about inspiring the next generation. NTA Lokoja, follow his thoughts.
Imagine being born with a roadmap to success, while others are left to navigate uncharted territory. Welcome to a world where the playing field is not just uneven, it is often invisible. Meet the Lapo babies and the Nepo babies, two worlds colliding in a struggle for opportunity. The term Nepo babies simply describes those who benefit from family names, connections, and inherited privileges. On the other side are the Lapo babies, the dreamers with limited access to opportunities. They fight harder, dream louder, and often rise higher, especially when given the chance.
But the challenge is when we begin to have more situation where you have to know someone before you can succeed, it begins to influence people not to work hard, begin to make people feel relaxed that until I know someone before I can make it in life. But the reality is that whether you know someone or not, you can find a way and be somebody.
Living in today's world, especially in Nigeria, where we all know that most people are born with a silver spoon, while others have to put in their effort to achieve whatever they have. So it can put in the perception of laziness. That's why we have a lot of young people saying school na scam. Because why? They put in the very effort. Most of them graduated with a first class and good degrees, and they still can't get a job. So it puts in the perception of laziness. So
this is not just a story of the rich and the poor. It is a story of access. Who gets the call? Who knows the right people? And who even knows that the opportunity exists in the first place? In a country of over 200 million people, the real divide may not be wealth, but visibility. So how do we close the gap between Lapo and Nepo babies?
I think it's more about the socio-economic inequalities in the society. I'm happy that they now have TVET, technical, vocational, educational training, where whatever you were taught in school, there's a commensurate linkage to practicals. This is one of the opportunity we need to lash on to be able to close that gap, especially in education. Then when it comes to the issue of entrepreneurship, networking, I think we should start looking at regional incubation hubs where we train young ones on recent innovations, especially when it comes to technological innovations and business planning system, how to go about it, and all that.
Across Nigeria, countless talented young people remain unseen. While some rely on family advantage, others depend on sheer resilience. For every door opened by connection, another is broken down by persistence.
Some of us hustle like dropouts. I am a working class person. I go to work as early as 7:30. Most of the time I don't even close from the office till 7. But I make sure to still come to my business place every day because I want to see it succeed. You don't know what people are doing behind your back to get money. If you sit down and leverage on social media, there's a lot of money to collect on social media. That is the marketplace. 99% of my customers are on social media. I don't even know them. They send money and then we do with you. So you can meet me if you want to start a footwear business, and I'm ready to mentor you.
From tech startup to show business, a new generation is building its own tables, rewriting what access truly means through technology, mentorship, and collaboration. Young Nigerians are proving that limited access doesn't have to mean limited dreams.
And for those without first there, what I can say is work hard. Businesses that we can do out there and start up ourselves. going into, even if it's learning handwork, I learned barbing. So I can advise that to other people because it's aims.
It is time to rewrite the rules for mentorship to replace favoritism, for visibility to replace exclusivity, and for privilege to be redefined not as inheritance, but as impact. The Nepo babies may inherit influence, but the Lapo babies inherit resilience. And when resilience meets opportunity, a new story begins for them and for Nigeria.